Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. I'm really stumped by this package. I really have no idea what's in here, and I know you guys might be thinking, why don't you ever know what's coming in? Well, I do 5 unboxings a week, but I'm actually getting in more than that. At any one time, I've got 3 to 4 knives on order for myself, about 5 to 10 different companies sending me things, about 10 to 20 different viewers sending me things, and I've got a bunch of other random stuff on order like watches and pens and things like that. So I don't know, but this package is so big and it's very full. It's very dense. I'm very intrigued by it. So anyways, obviously I'm going to share the contents of this mysterious package with you. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me. There's a link for Patreon right down below. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Oh, this is the first package we get to use the new. Let's try it out. Yes. Oh, yes. This works nicely. Oh, yes. I can't wait. I can't wait to read all the confused and frustrated comments about that. Okay, we have a whole... Holy moly. Maxace sending me an absolutely enormous amount of... Jeez, they sent me a whole bunch of promo stuff. All right, well, future giveaways will include... We've got 2 knives in here, a whole bunch of t-shirts. Yeah, future giveaways will randomly include Maxace knives, t-shirts, and hats. Goodness. Okay, well, thanks, Maxace. I'm going to get into these boxes. What do we have here? Helictus 2.0. And then we also have the Medusa. I think maybe let's open the Medusa first. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, it's an OTF! That's right. Yeah, I said yes to this because it's extremely different. Let's fire it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. Feels nice. M390. This is called the Medusa. Very robotic and mechanical for sure. Action's real nice. Oh boy, extremely minimal blade play. Extremely wow. Is this freaking titanium? No. What? Is this a... Hold on. It doesn't tell me. There's no... Is that... This... I'm assuming this is aluminum. The problem is that the color of anno here and the heft on it are making me think otherwise. I don't know. I'm going to include the details to this down in the description. The reason I'm freaking out is because, as many of you know, a full titanium OTF is not a common thing in the knife world. Generally, and when I say generally, I mean 99.9% of the time, OTFs are made in aluminum. 6061 or 7075, I believe. Let me give you some a little bit of a close-up action on this. There we go. Let's take a look here and see what we've got going on. Very different. I mean, as far as like the body line, sure, but we have an OTF here that is, for once, not copying anybody. Generally, when I see somebody else, right, besides Microtech, Guardian Tactical, Heretic, right, Hogue, Benchmade, see somebody else besides them, it's like, this just looks like them. But this one pretty much seems to be doing its own thing. I mean, some people are going to say, they have a glass breaker in the same position that Microtech puts their glass breaker in. That's copying. Where else are you going to put the glass breaker? Don't say that. Don't open your mouth, or don't take your fingers and type that up. That doesn't make sense. Pocket clip, also different. I mean, yeah, and again, on that same note, body line, sure, but again, like, think about how an OTF operates, right? How the chassis is generally going to work. You don't have a lot of you don't want to shape this like a pineapple or a capital letter B or anything like that. It's just not going to work, right? Blade shape, also something a bit different than what we normally see. I like that fuller there. How's the edge? We have it, is it grinding on the inside? No, it isn't. Seriously, the solidity of this is very good. This is very, very solid on lockout. Yeah. And then for a size comparison, let's put it up against, hang on, I have two of these cases now. Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay. Let's put it up against that one, and that one. Okay, so we got the Scarab. We got the Ultratech. Bit bigger than the Ultratech. And how about the Direct Delta? Almost exactly the same size as the Direct Delta. Maybe a hair shorter. Pretty cool. Yeah. No idea what it costs, but like I said, I'll try and link that down in the description. That's the first time I've truly been impressed outside of, you know, like the Lightning, which is just a super cheap. This is the first time I've truly been impressed by a non-USA made OTF. Pretty neat. I'm going to enjoy that one since I can't give away OTFs. That's not something that I can do. And then this one here, which is, what is this called? The Helictus 2.0. The Helictus. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. Helictus. That's pretty nice looking generic flipper. Kind of has the same. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the big crazy Sandstorm. It's just in a much more reasonable package. Gosh, that action. That's real nice. This is a real straightforward frame lock. We've got a bajillion of these, right? Let me guess. M390, yeah, titanium, carbon fiber, steel lock bar insert, running on bearings, is a flipper and has really good action. But this is really good. I mean, just generically, very good. The ergonomics are good. The pocket clip is good, not too long. It's nice and flat. It's got a little smooth area underneath. They have intentionally raised the carbon fiber above the titanium. It's that shiny stuff, not my favorite, but it's all right. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I don't know how much this runs. It feels like probably 8.75. Let's put it up against the knife that has a similar blade shape, and that's going to be the SOCOM Elite. Not exact. No, that's not true. What do I have that's got a similar blade? I think it's actually this. Yeah. The Riot Jack. So the Riot Jack is about 9 inches. So yeah, that guy's going to be 8.5, 8.75. Oh, I was exactly right the first time. 8.75 inches. And then we have a, wow, 3.85 inch blade. And cutting edge, it looks like. That's pretty cool. It's almost... It's not a copy of the Jack, no, but very similar. It's just thinner and definitely going to be less expensive with the Jack being, you know, an integral. And that one in particular, sporting a lot of Mokutai. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This was a fun package. I like, Maxace always is doing, like they have generic stuff like this, right? But when they do different stuff, weird stuff, right? Like this, yeah, I like this. It kind of looks like something Boba Fett might carry, more than the Boba Fett edition Microtechs, right? Yeah, this is real nice. This is definitely the most interesting thing in the package here. Well, thanks so much to Maxace for sending this stuff in for me to take a look at. I really appreciate that. I think that's going to be pretty much it today. Like I said, I'll put some links down in the description so you guys can check these out. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.